So starting the test drive in this Honda Prologue here, like I said in the walk around portion, a lot of similarities with this compared to the Blazer EV, even with how this drives. As you would expect, being on the same platform and so many similarities. But I just like the feel behind this a little bit better. I don't know what it is, but this just feels, I think mostly has to do with the exterior looks, but this just feels more modern and it feels more luxurious, I guess. Now, I haven't driven the SS Blazer yet, but I've driven quite a few Blazer EVs, and this Prologue Elite just feels very premium compared to some of the lower trim Blazer EVs that I've driven. Now, the space in this is to be compared to the Blazer EV as well, and from the driver's seat, it's very comfortable, it's very spacious, very roomy in here. And I like how, where there's not a traditional shifter or even a traditional center console here, you have a lot of space for your legs. So mine is pretty much leaned all the way to one side on the right, and then I even have space on the left side here too. Now, I have it in sport mode, and one thing that is not as impressive, and maybe it's because I drove a Charger Daytona Stage 2 and a Wagoneer S this morning, but in sport mode, this is not as quick as I would like. Now, I wouldn't say it's slow, but again, it's not as quick as I would have liked it. Now, with that being said, it certainly has power when you need it. But it's not as powerful as the new Wagoneer S that has 600 horsepower. So it's obviously going to lack against some of the stronger competition from Tesla and things of that nature. But that's not what this is for. This is for someone who wants a pretty much average price EV. Unfortunately, $60,000 in average price EV, and they want something that has all the bells and whistles, because you can certainly get a cheaper Prologue, get a cheaper Blazer EV, but this has everything: your heated cooled seats, your sunroof, so on and so forth. But pretty much anything I've said about the several Blazer EVs I've reviewed, it's the same thing here. Again, it's quick for what it is, but it could be quicker. And where the Blazer EV is supposed to have an SS option, I'm wondering if the Prologue will get a beefed up version with more power. But we'll just have to see. Now, I do like, for an EV, a lot of the things that GM did here, and obviously that you get in the Honda Prologue here. So having the shifter on the column was a nice touch. Just the setup of the AC controls was nice. It's simple, but it still looks modern. And then just having the wireless charging pad here in the middle. It's just, there's a lot of space here, and there's a lot of, I think, nicely used space. So we're going to give it a pull getting on the interstate here in a moment. So we're going to slow it down. I think I'll be able to come to a stop here. No one's behind me. Here we go. So pretty good power. Now I want to give one more thanks to Daryl Waltrip Honda here in Franklin, Tennessee for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you are looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But all in all, again, I like the Prologue. I like how, I guess, just all that you get with this Elite. It's pretty much, again, a Blazer EV. They kind of joined forces, GM and Honda did on that. But this is just a very nice looking vehicle. Good power, just good overall everything. The only thing is the price is a bit steep, but for what you get, it's about average. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Honda Prologue Elite.